I'm Corporal Allie Beiswinger, and this is your Corps Report Short. November 10th is our 239th birthday. Here's an exclusive sneak peek of this year's birthday video.
A lot of folks ask, what do you learn from history? History teaches no lessons. What history does is provides a context so you can look to the future. In fact, there is no ability to understand the future except from the past.
Our history makes us want to be brave. Our history is rich with a legacy of Marines that have made the ultimate sacrifice and have been very willing to do so because of that bigger purpose that we're taught.
Be the first to see the full video right here tomorrow.
My fellow Americans, tonight I want to speak to you about what the United States will do with our friends and allies to degrade and ultimately destroy the terrorist group known as ISIL. As Commander-in-Chief, my highest priority is the security of the American people. Over the last several years, we have consistently taken the fight to terrorists who threaten our country. We took out Osama bin Laden and much of al-Qaeda's leadership in Afghanistan and Pakistan.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
When the dust settled, the Japanese attack claimed the lives of 2,409 Americans and left another 1,200 wounded.
No matter how long it may take us to overcome this premeditated invasion, the American people in their righteous might will win through to absolute victory.
The attacks on Pearl Harbor ignited a fierce national pride that caused many Americans to want to serve their country. San Diego and Montford Point all saw large numbers of recruits come to defend their nation as Marines.
The devastating toll of these incidents was eclipsed only by the awe-inspiring stories of heroism that emerged from those days. When our nation responded to tragedy with indomitable spirit, unconditional compassion, fierce national pride, and unshakable resolve.
On December the 7th, 1941, Marines and sailors not only showed that they were well trained, they embodied the courage and indomitable spirit for which America is known.
And he says, Lieutenant, you know, if this was stateside, half your men would be over the hill, but the other half will follow you to hell. And I said, well, everybody's going to follow me to hell.
The constants of the cold. I mean, it was always with you. You never got warm.
70-some miles walking and bringing our equipment, and majority of our dead and wounded.
History shows that that phrase out of the Marine Corps hymn, "Any climb, any place," is true. We did what had to be done. We learned fast, and we were effective.
Supported by Marine Air, the 1st Marine Division fought their way from the Chosin Reservoir some 78 miles south to the port of Hung Nam.
This year we mark 10 years of continuous combat operations in which the United States has relentlessly taken the fight to the enemy. As Marines, we will not stand down until the mission is complete and our nation is once again secure.
The indomitable spirit comes not only from the proud tradition of our nation, but from the confidence that our military forces will ensure no act of aggression against the United States goes unanswered.
Sergeant Major Barrett and I stand shoulder to shoulder with each of you. Thank you for your strength, your understanding, and your support as we carry out the mission of the Corps. Happy 236th birthday, Marines, and Semper Fidelis. Today, the United States Marine Corps celebrates its 238th birthday. The esprit de corps of our Marines has been respected and admired since 1775, when Captain Samuel Nicholas sought out the bravest men in Philadelphia. Since that day, Marines have embodied our naval presence around the world and have stood on the front lines of our nation's defense. From the shores of Tripoli to the mountains of Afghanistan, you have served our nation with honor, courage, and commitment. As Secretary of the Navy, I see the adaptability, character, and greatness of Marines like Presley O'Bannon and Chesty Pullard in every Marine that wears the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor. A Marine with a rifle is still the most powerful weapon in the Corps. So today, as we reflect on our heritage, I want to thank all of you for what you do for our country and your service as part of the greatest expeditionary fighting force the world has ever known. So happy birthday and hoorah, Marines! Hoorah!
Welcome to All Hands Update. I'm Petty Officer Ian Cotter. These are your headlines from around the fleet. The Navy would like to congratulate the men and women of the United States Marine Corps as they celebrate their 239th birthday on November 10th. The United States Marine Corps was established in 1775 to augment naval forces in the Revolutionary War. Together, the Navy and Marine Corps have formed one of the mightiest seagoing forces in history. Navy Personnel Command recently updated the Enlisted Early Transition Program to reduce overmanned ratings within the Navy. The update opens up 521 quotas across 11 different ratings, pay grades, year group combinations, and Navy enlisted classifications. See if you can apply for the Enlisted Early Transition Program. Visit the Navy Personnel Command website.
I'm Corporal Allie Beiswinger, and this is your Corps Report Short. November 10th is our 239th birthday. Here's an exclusive sneak peek of this year's birthday video.
A lot of folks ask, what do you learn from history? History teaches no lessons. What history does is provides a context so you can look to the future. In fact, there is no ability to understand the future except from the past.
Our history makes us want to be brave. Our history is rich with a legacy of Marines that have made the ultimate sacrifice and have been very willing to do so because of that bigger purpose that we're taught.
Be the first to see the full video right here tomorrow.